I'll be honest with you, I look around at what you were saying, all the craziness with politics.
When you ask Congressman Andy Kim why he'd want to seek higher office, a job with an approval rating so abysmal, his answer is quick and clear.
I'm worried about what kind of America my kids are going to grow up in. So, this is my way of trying to be a good dad, trying to shape the America that they live in.
The son of South Korean immigrants, Kim is a 3-term Democrat in Congress, representing parts of Burlington, Mercer, and Monmouth counties. We met in Elizabeth, New Jersey at the Tropicana Diner to discuss his upbringing, his expertise, and his vision for the future. He's a public school educated Rhodes Scholar and a national security expert, looking to restore the public's trust after the conviction of Senator Bob Menendez.
I remember asking my neighbor the day of the indictment, I'm like, well, what did you think of this indictment of the senator? My neighbor's just like, that's Jersey.
How would you describe life in New Jersey?
Yeah, I'll describe it in a way that I hear from voters, which is very powerful. I've heard from a number of people say it feels like death from a thousand cuts. The people I know, they just want to live a life of security and stability. They're not asking for the moon. We got billionaires building rocket ships to outer space. The vast majority of people in New Jersey, they just want to live a good life.
The progressive Democrat made headlines this summer speaking at the DNC, in part because of this photo taken on January 6th. He has served under Republicans and Democrats and has flipped a Trump district twice. As he toured Union County, he talked about distrust in government and the frustrations voters, especially Trump supporters, share with him.
I try to explain my experience of having worked for 2 years in Congress when Trump was president and seeing the dangers that were there. Not just, we saw how he was the one that put forward the salt tax cap, for instance. That hurt a lot of families here in New Jersey.
Kim believes it's the economy that'll bring voters to the polls.
Ultimately, I think people are coming in this from a situation of, do I feel like I can afford to live here and provide my family with the stability and security that they want?
On the issues, Kim approaches two from a national security standpoint: the migrant crisis and the Israel-Hamas war. On immigration,
New Jersey and other parts of the country are getting saddled with the burden for the failure of the federal level. But what I've learned is a lot of my colleagues that yell the loudest about immigration, they don't actually want to solve it because it's a really good campaign issue for them.
And on the war, New Jersey is in a unique spot, home to over 600,000 Jews and a robust Palestinian population.
It seems like right now the two camps in this country are pro-Israel or pro-Palestinian. Where do you fall?
Yeah, well, first of all, it doesn't need to be binary. Yes, I support Israel. I believe in Israel's right to defend itself. They're surrounded by these violent actors that don't believe in Israel's right to exist. So I understand where they're coming from. We want to make sure that they have the capacity to defend themselves. But that doesn't mean that we can't have in our hearts a sense of grief for the loss of so many civilians in Gaza and elsewhere throughout the region.
In Elizabeth, New Jersey, Teresa Priolo, Fox 5 News.